Hello and welcome back to everyone that has been following this series. For anyone that's new to my channel and doesn't know who I am, well, my name is Jutin Al Ahmed and I've been conducting research by investing £100 or equivalent into Bitcoin since May 2024. The research is based upon what would happen if I invested £100 or equivalent into Bitcoin rather than the norm that society does, which is investing into a pension pot. Well, do watch my introductory video from May 2024 to gain a better understanding of the research that is currently being conducted. Anyways, let's not further delay and let's see what's happening to my Bitcoin investment. Has it gone up or has it gone down? Let's find out. Just before we jump in, just a quick disclaimer. I, Jutin Al Ahmed, JBINZALA, I am no tax advisor, no legal advisor, no financial advisor, no registered advisor, no such thing. So do your own research. Yeah, let's get straight into it. Hello and welcome back to everybody that's been watching the series. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing. Click on that like button and do share this video. It helps me out and it helps get this video out. It helps with the algorithm. Anyway, let's go over what's happened over the last month and let's see where we are now, okay? So currently, just to show you my trades that I've done on Bitcoin. So I've got 392,326 sats in my Kraken account here. So I believe I just done one quick purchase of the sats here with £100, just one straight purchase. I'm not doing any. I wasn't really putting any limit orders or anything because I'm just putting in 100 every month. Before it was more fun to do it because it was dropping so much. Now I expect it to rise a lot up until April and then probably up until November next year. And then it'll become a bear market. Obviously it's gone down, but we'll get to that. Let's see how much I actually own in total. So you've already seen a quick snapshot there. The DCA in the hard wallet is here, 1,023,632 sats, as we already know if you've watched the previous videos and stuff. Altogether, hopefully this figure is correct because the last one had to edit it, so it was correct on the side that you saw there last time. But basically, I've got 1,415,958 satoshis. So yeah, not near a Bitcoin, but that's 0.01 Bitcoin. Hopefully by the end of the series I can get to 0.05 or something like this, or 0.1 would be ideal, but we'll see, right? Anyways, so let's see this portfolio here. Let's look at everything together now. So the price has risen by a lot. I would say around 30% or something. Since the last video. That's crazy, right? So as you can see, this is £700 that's been invested in total, month 7, and it's already at £1,052. That's a 352 increase. It was more. So that's the last 24 hours, right? It peaked. There was a 1,065. Bitcoin price right now is 74,000. It was 79.8 or something like this. In some countries, it did hit $100,000, and yeah, I'll talk about that in a second. So basically, as we can see here, the peak that it was actually at was around 1,122, which is within the last 7 days, and over the 30 days. Which is crazy, right? When I purchased, I think it was around 750 or something like that. And now it's just increased like so rapidly. And this is what I was talking about. In my last video, I spoke about the fact that there's big moves that happens in Bitcoin. It's not like, oh, you invest now and then, oh, in 10 years, you might be like, oh yeah, there's a bit of move. Within a month period, there's huge moves. And I'm expecting more of this. I'll come to that in a second of what I actually expect. But yeah, so all time, obviously I put April, but we know that we purchased in May 2024. It still would have been up then. But look at the dip here. £570 is at what stage it was in August if I had £700 directly in there. And then it's just, well, already doubled. That's amazing. Let's look at the last 90 days all-time profit. 351%, sorry, 50% increase. That's crazy, right? That's in the last 90 days. All-time profit, 50% increase. That must be incorrect because that's not. Oh, sorry, it is 50%. 100% would be £1,400. So £351 is obviously around 50.21%. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt the flow of this video, but I did want to mention something that's very important for anybody that's new and that's trying to get into crypto. I actually do one-to-one consulting, okay? It's on my website. You can go on my website and you can book me. This is primarily targeted at people which are trying to get into crypto. They're new and people that want to realistically purchase Bitcoin and stuff. What it's all about is actual self-custody and wealth retainment, protection, what the best way of that is. As I said, this is mainly for beginners. Intermediary people can also join. I give presentations of what the whole concept and subject is about, and then I'm there to help you by holding your hand and basically going through everything with you, just so it's embedded in your mind. Understanding this might be like, oh, it's crazy, it's so much stuff to learn, but the thing is, you will need to learn this. All my content is free on YouTube, so you can learn everything here. However, if you need that extra push, you can book me for one-to-one. I present presentations that I've created myself, and from all of my knowledge, all of my experience, all of the thousands of pounds that I've wasted, that I could have saved, I give you all my tips and tricks. There's been times that one time that I've made a mistake of sending to the wrong network. I teach you about all of this and I go through it slowly one-to-one with you, just so you grasp everything and understand everything, so you can save thousands. It's great. Don't forget, education is something so important to invest in, because in the long term, it'll help you save thousands, 110%. Imagine, I think I've probably wasted around £5,000 in fees and stuff. Imagine I put that into Bitcoin back then. It'd be so much more money now, probably 100k, lol. But anyways, I'm just here to let you know this. Do check my website out, it'll benefit you. Do book these one-to-ones if you're serious about getting into Bitcoin and crypto and actually investing. And yeah, having a chat with me. Book my initial consultation so we can go through what you actually want. But anyways, let's get back to the content. By the way, I mentioned the fact that this was wrong last time. It wasn't wrong. I inputted the data wrong. So yeah, the application coin market cap is excellent. Probably will continue to use this. I still am looking for other solutions. But yeah, so £74,354 is what Bitcoin price is at right now. Let's look at the actual Bitcoin price before, just so we can see. So high there, it'll actually say the all-time high down here. All-time high, 79,034. That's what it's saying here. I'm sure we went a bit higher in like some exchanges, but yeah, beautiful. We're already in a profit. This is excellent, and yeah, let's close that. So let's look at crypto bubbles. This is another analysis tool that you can use. I'm just using that for Bitcoin right now. Over the last week, it's increased by 0.83. Over the month, 36%, and over the year, 146%. Right, that's amazing. What I did want to get to is, what do I think is going to be happening? So realistically, I expect, if you look around 4 years ago, right, 4 years ago, it reached a peak and then it went back down. November, around the end of November, December-ish, it does correct. By the same financial advisor, as you know, this is just analysis of the past, right? It does correct to around 30%. That would mean it'll come to around £55,000, 60, let's just say $68,000. That might be incorrect, but yeah, it's going. I believe it will correct to around that much, and then again by the end. So I was actually expecting by the end of November, and at the beginning of December, the whole month would have been up by around 45% or something like this, right, from last month. And then in December, it just fluctuate for the first 2 weeks, go all the way down, correct, and would go down to around 55,000, whatever, and then come all the way back up by January by around 5% from the previous last 30 days. That's what I would have thought. And then January, February, March, just up, up, up. And obviously the inauguration by Trump and stuff, that'll propel a bit higher. There might even be a sell-off because people love selling the news. But yeah, let's put the phone down and let's just discuss this, because there's quite a few things that happened last month. Sorry, just need to stop that. So yeah, there's a few things that happened last month, which was there's been a few. If you're on X and stuff, do follow me, lol. But yeah, there was a space between Michael Saylor, Cynthia, the senator that proposed a bill for Bitcoin reserve, a strategic reserve, and with the CEO of Vanek. They were just having a Q&As and stuff. Cynthia was saying what the plan is. They're going to try get it approved within the first 2 quarters. And yeah, she's very bullish. Everybody's very, very bullish in this, and hopefully that does happen, because obviously my end goal, right, I want Bitcoin to become legal tender. I don't think there should be any taxes or anything on Bitcoin, because I think that should just be used as money. If you research layer 2 of Bitcoin, absolutely amazing, right? Layer 1, obviously, store of value, holding it, and then obviously transacting huge amounts with it. But layer 2 is very good for quick payments as well. But yeah, so I personally think that over the next, let's say 5 months, it's going to go up to a lot. I'm not going to say, I will say a price. I personally think, right, and now you can call me very bullish, 180 to 240,000 pound. Okay, so that's around, let's just say, $220 to $300,000. That's what I'm expecting Bitcoin to get to. It might not. Does it matter? No, because at the end of the day, I don't sell Bitcoin. It's just something I hold, which I'll hold forever. Probably selling when I'm about to die. But regarding the actual research project that's going on right here, putting in £100 into Bitcoin every month, we can already see it go up. As I said, I expected this to go to around 2,100, but at the peak of the 700 that I put in. Obviously, I'm going to be buying again after, like, today I'll be buying another £100 worth, and basically I think it'll go to around 2,100, and after that it might start coming back down. So that's only a double from here, which is what, let's say 140,000. So yeah, 180 240 is what I'm thinking, but 140, you might even go more. Obviously I'm being conservative here when I'm saying double from here, because some people are saying around 100k. I don't really know. This is all speculation. Nobody can actually guess what it will go to. But personally, I believe if this is going to be something that's implemented in the future, obviously it's going to keep going up. So Michael Saylor actually also said one thing which was pretty interesting. He was like, oh, he doesn't think that there is going to be any more corrections and bear markets because it's being implemented everywhere. I don't know about that. Markets always move. If you look at stocks and everything always comes down, then goes back up. Overall, probably, yeah, it'll be up. But at the end of the day, question is, when are you buying in? Whenever you buy in over a long period of time, yeah, it'll definitely be up, in my opinion. But yeah, the thing is, we just got to see what happens within this 10 years. It's already months are just flying by, isn't it? Let's be honest. Let's see what happens by the end of the series. But yeah, as I did say, please do subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and do thumb up this video, like the video. It truly does help me out. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you next time. And lastly, let's not forget, together, let's break free from the shackles of modern slavery. Take care. Bye-bye.